Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pentahybrid and welcome to the new series of Pokemon videos about the Pokemons. Well, this is the Fire Red version Randomizer Nuzlocke that I announced a while back on the Twitters. Oh, I'm so worried about this thing, man. Man, I don't... Randomized? I did a couple of like little test runs and... Let's just say... It's goofy. It's pretty damn goofy. Hello there! Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Caterpies. For some people, Caterpies are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Caterpies as a profession. Now give me that Caterpie! But first, tell me a bit about yourself. Do I have a wiener or do I have a vagina? I have a wiener. Let's begin with your name. What is it? At least you have a reason to not know my name. Not knowing your grandson's name is pretty shameful, old man. Space. Yeah, we're not gonna... Dr. Sir, man. No, not Dr. Sick. Dr. Sir. Who is actually, for those who are curious, he's actually a comic. The Adventures of Dr. Sir and his rival... The Adventures of Dr. Sir, pretty much, was the comic I drew in high school. Just some little thing I doodled around with, and... Basically, yeah, it was Dr. Sir and Professor Him, and seeing as him, Professor Him will not fit, he's just going to be known as Him in this game, but we all know he's Professor. Yes, you remember your grandson's name now. It's awesome. Your very own Caterpie legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Caterpie awaits. Let's go. Dr. Sir played with the NES. Okay, it's time to go. Yay, let's go get a potion. Let's go get a potion. Yay. I like getting potions for free in the beginning because... Oh! This is actually important. The Nuzlocke rules. For those of you who do not know, I highly recommend you go watch my Nuzlocke explanation Pentamind video. It's one of my vlogs and I go into detail about the actual Nuzlocke rules, but just to catch you up a bit, Nuzlocke, there's 3 major rules. If a Pokemon faints, it is dead. It is considered dead, and you release it. You can no longer use it. No reviving, no Pokécenters to bring them back to life. Pokécenters are fine as long as the Pokemon isn't dead. Rule number 2 is you can only catch, or attempt to catch, the first Pokemon you run into in each new area. I will be using the dupe clause, which permits me a second or third or whatever try if I run into Pokemon I already have under my position or Pokemon I've already caught. So, for instance, the old go-to is if I catch a Rattata in the first area, and then in the second area I run into a Rattata as my first Pokemon, I can skip over that Rattata and consider the first Pokemon I never caught to be my first. But the third rule is to name all your Pokemon. I obviously will still be doing some level 3 or level 2 Nuzlocke stuff where, you know, I won't be using Poke Eggs or Poke, you know, the Poke Walker or stuff because you can't use that with this, but there's only one difference between my Sapphire Nuzlocke that I will be changing, and that is I am going to be allowing myself to use healing items in battle, and to get a full explanation of why I'm deciding to nullify that rule and be able to use them in battle, go watch my Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke. It's, yeah. Basically, I was very ballsy for my first Nuzlocke, and I shouldn't have been. It ended up biting me in the ass more than enough. And, so, I'm basically, this is going to be my fresh start. This is going to be my first ever, like, just Nuzlocke. I'll be doing the major 3 rules. And, yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, this one is going to be a randomizer, so as you found out with the Caterpie in the beginning, you're about to find out with the 3 Pokemon we're going to be able to be receiving here. They are going to be randomized out of every Pokemon ever, so let's find out who our starter's going to be. There are only 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Yeah, you're going to throw a fit. Hey, Grams, don't worry. What about me? Be patient. You can have one, too. All right. everybody, are we ready to choose our starter? The starting 3 Pokemon for the Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke are... Alright. Pillow-swine. No. Kabutops. Oh my god, Kabutops. And Espeon. Oh my god, these are such weird God, this is freaking weird. I don't even understand this, man. Kabutops, Pillow-swine, and Espeon. Well, it's between Espeon, I've never had an Espeon before, and I've actually never used any of these. Like, I feel so ashamed to admit, but I've never actually used a Kabutops. I've leveled it up and evolved it to a Kabutops, but he never spent any time in my party. He's water ground, isn't he? That'd be a decent start, but I mean, water ground, if I choose him, that means my rival, that means him is going to get a Pillow-swine, which is going to be an ice type, which will do like massive amounts of damage to me. Then again, if I choose a psychic type, which is Espeon, I mean, I've never used an Espeon before, never evolved into an Espeon. Yep, Kabutops. Yeah. 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 Slashes. This is so weird. I can't. You got an item already? You have a Premier Ball. Dude, I have a Pokeball before I even get Pokeballs. Rock Water. Fuck yeah! God, I got 2 of my favorite types. Oh! Oh! He blocks crits. Scratch, Harden, Absorb? Oh, we're gonna be getting it real. We're gonna be getting it real, Slashes. Let me take that Premier Ball from you. I can actually catch a Pokemon before they even teach me how to catch a Pokemon. That's so cool. Oh, good God. Thank you, Randomizer. You made this very, very entertaining. I got Kabutops, man. Oh, shit. Oak. Oak. Oak, stop it. Oak, stop it. Oak. Oak, stop it. Absorb. What do you got? Powdered snow? Let's find out how much damage you're gonna do to me. Probably a bunch. Not much. Not very effective. I thought ice was good against water. Or am I mistaken? I thought ice was good against water. Or maybe it's weak against rock. That I do not know. I should actually have my my chart open while I'm doing this, but unfortunately I do not. I do not. I donut. That's so cool. He has a Premier Ball to start out. I can like catch a Pokemon. Like, first of all, a Kabutops, an Espeon, and a Pillow-swine are my 3 starting choices, and now I get a Premier Ball before I'm even allowed to catch Pokemon in the game, like legally in the 171 experience. Why would this? What? Why am I getting so much experience? Is that randomizer? Like, is that something within the randomizer that? I don't remember getting that much experience from my rival battles. It has been a couple of years since I played Fire Red, but I don't know. Maybe it's because he's evolved. Oh, it might be experience. Okay, I get it. I get it. It's because it's a randomizer, and I'm technically able to fight better Pokemon regardless of their level. They're going to give me a higher percentage of experience because of their stats. For instance, you know, if I were to run into a Mewtwo, level 3 Mewtwo, he would probably still give me like 90 experience or so because he is a Mewtwo and doesn't matter what his level is, he'll still give me a higher percentage of experience. It's Spartacus, you give me a potion. Yay, potion! Now, to be fair, even though I got a starting item as a Premier Ball, I am still going with the rule until I receive Pokeballs from the professor the first time legally in the game that you're supposed to. The Nuzlocke rules will not count. So my first encounter, even though I have a Premier Ball, will not count. I know some of you might not agree with that, but I'm not going to let the Randomizer change the rules of the Nuzlocke just because the Randomizer is just a set, you know, a set type that I'm doing of a Nuzlocke. The Nuzlocke rules overpower everything. So we'll go to the Pokemart, we'll get the parcel, which in fact ends up being the 5 Pokeballs. He'll give me 5 Pokeballs for it, but... I can't believe I got a freaking Kabutops. I got a Kabutops. Slashes. I'm so happy. I could have... I mean, those were not bad starters. I mean, I don't much care for ice types. I really like the psychic type. It's one of my... It's not one of my favorites. It's like right in the middle, but I've never used an Espeon, so I mean that's something new. But rock, water. Those are two, like, right below grass is rock. In fact, rock is like almost tied with grass as like one of my favorite types ever. And right below rock and grass is water. So, yeah, I'm kind of sad that I don't get to see him evolve, because he's just going to be the same Pokemon for the rest of the game, but that's fine. That's fine. Not every Pokemon has to evolve. Maybe he just got hatched as a Kabutops, who knows? It's Oak's Kabutops, guys. It's Oak's Kabutops. Maybe he was doing some Kabuto breeding and Kabutops breeding years ago, and yeah, we don't know. It's Oak. He's a kooky guy. He doesn't even know how to tell if you're a boy or girl. What are we supposed to know about him? We get a Pokedex. Yeah, I realize I'm skipping through a lot of this dialogue, and that's because by now, this game is, you know, 10 years old. By now, everybody who knows anything about Pokemon should know how the beginning of Fire Red, Leaf Green, or even just Red and Blue go. You get a parcel, you get taught how to throw a Pokeball, you fight your rival, and then off on the journey. So we're not gonna... Oh, and you get the town map from his sister. My rival calls me useless here in a couple of seconds. Hate to say it, but you're not necessary. I'm gonna get a town map, and I'm gonna tell her not to give you one, even though she's gonna give you one in the first place. Because, well, that's just how it works. Alright, so now we have 5 Pokeballs and a Premier Ball, which is kind of nice, because the Premier Ball is actually kind of a shitty Pokeball in the first place, but aside from that, it's just a cool looking Pokeball because it's 2 of my favorite colors, and I usually catch my favorite guy with a Premier Ball just because it's so cool looking. And in the newer games, you actually get to see the different types of balls you use. Like, I guess in Gen 2 you were able to, because they just had different colors. Like the Great Ball was blue, I think, or green. Alright, here it goes. First ever Pokemon I can catch! And it's a Corsola. That's actually kind of cool. It's a water type as well. Hopefully Slashes doesn't kill him, because he's got a grass move, which is very strange, but... Yeah, you're not going to get through my defenses with Tackle, man. I'm part rock. But I'm not ballsy enough to use a grass type move on you, because even though I'm a rock water type, I know Absorb, which is a grass move. Crit. We'll do one more hit. Hopefully, even if it's a crit, the crit will not kill him in this next hit. So, I like how I'm unable to get critted. That's awesome. That's a great thing to have when I'm. Yeah, we're gonna switch out to nobody. Pokeball. Yeah, see, because the Premier. Look at it. It's just a red and white Pokeball. It's awesome. 2 of my favorite colors. So cool. Alright, hold down B. Hold down B. Hold down B. Get that Corsola. Got that Corsola. We got our first Pokemon, people. We got our first Pokemon! Shit, yeah, we got 2 water types. Yes. You know, I'm gonna be just typical me. Coral. Yeah. Spelling it weird. Like a guy who spells things weirdly. We'll switch him out, get him some XP. And let's look at him. He's also water rock. Oh my god. Well, he's water rock, not rock water, but still. Still. Oh my god, we're building a party of awesome guys. I didn't know he was water rock. That's awesome. Heals upon switching out. So basically, by training him, he only knows tackle, but basically by training him, he's just gonna be he's just gonna be healing. That's awesome. I wonder how much he heals. What is he have 3 health right now? Let's find out. Also, let's find out what else is in these grasses. A Rattata. That's not randomized. Just be a dick. That's not randomized. Alright, so he's got 5 health, okay. Use tackle on me? That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. He's got 5 health as well, okay. So he didn't heal by switching out. That's a bit weird, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't really expect him to. It's cool if he does, but maybe he heals if he comes out instead of goes back into the body. A crit, man, you're resistant to crits and you just deal them out like nobody else. Like nobody's business. See, like that Rattata only gave me 8 experience for both of the guys. Because he's a Rattata. So they don't give out each a big amount of experience. A Natu! Aww. Oh, I want a Natu. It's a psychic flying. Oh, he's so cute, and he evolves into Zatu. Who's awesome. Yeah, you can pack a rock type, but I'm gonna absorb you because you're psychic flying. And it won't do much, but it'll do enough. It doesn't do anything, that's fine. It healed me. Gonna lower my rock power defense. I'll scratch you, you bird. Oh my god, that was better. Scratch him. So I wonder how much he'll give me for experience. Probably like 20. Oh, I was right on. I was right on. I was spot on with that amount of experience. It was exactly 20. Good guess. I want to pat myself on the back, but shamefully I cannot because I'm about to battle another Rattata. You know, let's see how much I can do. You know, I could probably beat him with just Coral. It's a waste of a potion, but his tackle will probably do nothing. Yeah, 1 damage. A crit will do, what, 2, 3 maybe? Depending on... well, I'm part rock, so it'll probably do 2. And I don't think a Rattata has a very high crit chance. It's a freaking Rattata. Let me know in the comments below what your preference for pronouncing that name is. Even back when I collected the cards when I was like 8 or 9 years old. People always, like in school, would argue over how you pronounce that name. Is it Rattata? Is it Rattata? Is it Ratatata? As some people prefer to call it. I don't know how that makes any sense, but either way, it's Rattata to me. I don't know. It's just the way it is. I emphasize those first 2 T's because there's 2 of them. Rattata. Instead of Rattata, which if it was Rattata, a Vulpix! Which if it was Rattata, it would be R-A-T-A-T-T-A. I don't know. Yeah. That's awesome that Vulpix knows Ember at level 4. I mean, I don't much care for Vulpix in general because I hate fire types. People always ask me why I have such a big amount of resentment towards fire types, and it's mostly because they are very good against my grass types. But also because there aren't that many, there were never, I mean, I grew up with Gen 1. I started out with Gen 1, and there were, what, 5 fire types in the entire 151 Pokemon from Gen 1? So, of course I'm not gonna like it. That's actually the reason that my buddy Anthony liked fire types so much, was because there were so few of them and he wanted that Growlithe so bad that you could barely just had a chance to catch outside of whatever that area was. So, either way, I don't like fire types. They do a lot of damage to my grass types. An Onix. This is gonna be a bad battle. Gonna tackle a freaking Onix to death. That's stupid. I'll absorb an Onix. good thing for that grass move, huh? I'd have to run otherwise. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me whittle away at a freaking rock type. Oh, rock versus rock. Oh, Screech. I hate that move so much. It's the worst move ever. It drains your defense. 60 experience for a freaking Onyx. That's awesome. Shut up, phone. Nobody loves you. They're both gonna level up in that battle. That's awesome. I wonder what your move pool even looks like. I don't know. One more and we'll go heal. I don't know. Of course it will. Okay. Get him, Coral. You can tackle each other all day. Day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. Night. Day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night. Slow-mo. I hate that song. Don't get me here. Don't get me wrong. I really actually don't care for that song. Ow. Ow. Ow, my leg. My leg fell asleep. Had to shuffle. Had to do the hustle. That's a song I can get down with, though. Do the hustle. Why is my tackle? Why am I sitting here tackling a Corsolet? And why is... Oh, it turns yellow when it's less than half PP? Okay. I was gonna say, why is it turning a different color already? And then it turns red, I believe, when it has less than 10? Or, well, less than a certain percentage of it. Whatever that percentage ends up being. I don't know. You'll learn very quickly. If you've watched my Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke, you'll already know. But if you haven't watched that yet, I suggest you go watch it for starters. But also, you'll learn very quickly during this one that I don't know much about Pokemon anymore. I used to be a big whiz back when Gen 3 came out, and Gen 2 and Gen 1. I knew everything. I knew type differentials, I knew stats, I knew percentages, I knew catch rates, I knew IVs, EVs, I knew evolution levels, I knew move sets for most of my favorite Pokemon. Now I'm like, I think he gets it at this level. Obviously the two Pokemon I have now, I know jack balls about, so that's exciting. But we're actually just going to go shop real quick, and then I'm going to end the episode, I think. I think that's a good place to stop. I'm going to buy 10. 10, 3, 1. It's the same at the beginning of every Fire Red run I've ever done. 10, 3, 1. Because with your first $3,080. Ah. Oh my god, I'm so freaking tired right now. It's been a long week, guys. It's been a long week, and... You know what? One more battle. One more for good measure. Let's see if we can find a new Pokemon in this grass here. And then next time, we're going to go up to Route 22, and we're going to try and catch a new Pokemon. Oh, okay, it's another Corsola. I'm going to go up there, try and catch a new Pokemon. And then probably grind for a little bit. I know it's probably not going to be the most fun to watch, but obviously there's a tracker down there. You can skip ahead if you want. I'm not the type who enjoys editing it to where, you know, it's just fast forwarding for 90% of the video because, well, that's just not who I am. Because I like to make videos that I would enjoy watching. Not just make videos that others, that I don't make them to cater to people. I want to make videos that I would enjoy watching, and I enjoy watching the full fleshed out video. Like if I watch a Let's Play, I won't watch something where they're like, oh well, welcome back. I did 4 hours of gameplay off of camera. We finally made it past that puzzle. No, I want to watch the entire damn game. I want to watch them play through the game. That's why it's called a Let's Play, not a I Play. If it was called an iPlay, then yes, I would edit it to where I fast forward, but this isn't even technical. Let's play. Anyway. I don't want to level up too much before we go catch our next guy because, well, I don't know what we're going to run into over there. Maybe just, I don't know what anything. I don't know what we're going to run into, but you guys are awesome. Thanks for supporting me in my first Nuzlocke, and thank you for just supporting me in general on this, you know, channel, but also thanks for being very supportive about this series. a wiki berry. I don't know what that is, but also, yeah, the items in the world are randomized, as well as the Pokemon trainers, names, and what Pokemon they use. And, yeah, until the next time on the Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke, I'm just gonna call it the Fire Red Randomizer. Why not? The Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. There we go. I'll just call it that. It's so long, though. But thank you, guys. Until the next time on that, watch more of my videos and comment down below letting me know what you think, and I'll catch you later.